Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of War Robots Test Server. This is 2018, August 25th and 26th. In addition to the active beacon marker, which will be on this test server, this is a version 4.2.0, package 498. You'll see 3 new robots, very interesting, hopefully not too unbalanced in terms of the amount of power they're going to have. This is the Invader, the Blitz, and the Rayker. 3 very new, different robots. This one here, the Invader, is a quadruped. 3 light weapon slots. Durability, this is everything's level 8 weapons and robots, so durability 261,000. Speed is 39 kilometers an hour, so it's going to be 40 presumably at level 9 and above. The Incursion ability, it will have the ability to jump, then plane or dive on touch, and then Suppression impulse. And the Suppression is it reduces the opponent's offensive weapon damage by 90%. That's a lot. And so here's a description here, a very good description actually for a change on test server. The effect radius is 100 meters, so therefore I put gusts on it because it's going to be a close quarter, very close quarters, 100-meter effect. Alright. Next is the Blitz, a lot lower durability, 102,000 at level 8. Here's a description. 4 light weapon slots, right? So a lot lower durability. Speed is 49 kilometers an hour. That's very fast. The break-in ability is it'll be 66% faster. That's enormous. That's 80 kilometers an hour roughly. Aegis shield is 39,600. So it's got a shield much like the Bulwark that protects against everything, including embers. Duration is 10 seconds. It's Buckshot. 3 shots with 2-second gap in between each. Suppression power is 75%, so it reduces the enemy damage. Suppression duration 5 seconds. Reload time 17. So the range being 350. I put spark weapons on it. Now on the test server you can only have 8 sparks at a time maximum, so I couldn't put sparks on all 3 robots all at the same time. But 350 meters, that makes the Terran also useful. The spark being like the light version of the Scourge, the closer you get, the more damage you'll do. So 350 is good for spark, definitely, or up to 600 meters, or Terrans. You could also make the Pinata potentially work. And this is the Rayker. Now the durability is also low compared to the Invader as well. And this is also a quadruped. It's got 2 light weapons and 1 heavy slot. Okay, so the durability 118,000, speed 49 kilometers an hour, so it's quite fast, but doesn't have the speed up when it's in special ability. It's got what's called a glance ability. It's a laser shot, so it shoots a laser, which does damage 600 meters, but it suppresses the enemy. So 90% suppression reduces the enemy's damage capability of their weapons by 90% is what it means. Right, so the duration is for 5 seconds, ability reload time 8 seconds per charge, 2 charges. Alright, let's go to battle. Now there is apparently a long wait based on my previous tests. Well, actually, luckily we're getting matched quite quickly. So this is King of the Hill. Alright, so I'm going to play quite aggressively so you can actually see all robots in action. I'm going to start with the Invader. So it does a jump. Right, so let me show you the jump in action. Oh, what a strange first beacon to start with. So it jumps, which is quite unusual for a quadruped. Right, and then within that radius it does a suppression of 90%. Okay, so let's go to the first beacon. Hopefully we'll see some enemies here on the way. What maybe we'll avoid the beacon and just go for the enemies here because no enemies are heading for the beacon. So we want to see this robot in action. Now, because the range is only 100 meters, which is very, it's much like a hell dive in that, but rather than doing damage as its primary function when it dives, it will suppress, so reduces the enemy potential damage. Okay, there we go. We've got an enemy here. It's got stealth. Okay, so let's try to do this hell dive thing. Oh, I'm being surrounded here by my allies. Now, oh, we lost a enemy. Oh boy, it's without a shield of an energy shield or physical shield, and it's relatively slow movement here. I'm getting hit. Okay, alright, I gotta find some cover now. Okay, good. We got an enemy here finally. I'm gonna do this dive. So you can actually manually force it to come down. Okay, so that's good. So let's do another. All right, so that was that. We might have to play this again. It doesn't feel that fast at 39, but let's see what happens when I speed it up. Okay, so a fire speed suppression shots. It's quite interesting there. So like the spark here. Spark is quite a powerful weapon, it seems. So let's see if we can get a special ability here. We're just going to kill this enemy. Well, I might have to play again. Another game. So this fires 3 shots. Or no, sorry, it fires 2 shots. And then it has to reload those 2 shots. So this has a great range, 600 meters. Let's see if we can make use of this somehow. Let's find some enemies. I wish I could see or tell whether the suppression worked or not. I guess unlike the root ability, it's not a chance. It will. Okay, good. So we have it suppressed, so that's great. So now I can do damage to it without let's try this again. Try this suppression. Okay, so it's been suppressed. Okay, great. It's quite a useful ability. It's 600 meter range, makes it very useful. The Invader, the first robot of the 3, it's really hard to get within 100 meters. Yeah, it's fairly good speed for a quadruped. Okay, so it's suppressed. 5 seconds at least, anyway. Let's try to get away from the sea. I was able to get away from that enemy. Okay, let's try playing again. I didn't get much opportunity to use the Invader and the Blitz. Okay, let's try this again. Try to start with the Invader. Now, this is a great map, great mode, because everyone's racing to the middle beacon, hopefully. And I'll have a chance to do that dive, hopefully with every enemy at the center. Oh no, it starts here at one side, so it's kind of unbalanced rather than starting at the center. So I'm going to stay here and wait for a chance to find all enemies quite close, because I'm not going to survive a long walk. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's jump, and you can actually force it to come down. Okay, so what didn't? Okay, so didn't seem to suppress that enemy. Well, actually, I guess I can't. It's hard to tell. Well, actually, I guess it was in its immunity phase. Okay, so let's try the Blitz now. All right. Okay, so it fires a suppression. Okay, this is quite useful. It's very fast, which is nice. So in a way, that suppression is like having a shield in that you're blocking the enemy's ability to hit you, but you can only suppress one at a time, unlike the Falcon, where you don't take damage from multiple enemies. You can only suppress one enemy here. So I'm going to try to suppress that enemy. Okay, that's a great kill ability here. Okay, Aegis shield is also very useful. Let's find some more enemies and give this a try. Oh, I missed the suppression here. Okay, that Spectre is okay, alright, let's try now the Rayker. So this one's got good range, so I'm going to keep my distance here, and I've got 600 meter weapons, which is great. Although the spark won't do as much damage from this distance. Alright, good. Okay, so damage reduced. Now the thing is, I don't have the ability to reduce damage from other robots, so that robot on the right, for instance, that's shooting me, that's full damage, unlike the Falcon. Alright, that's been War Robots 2018 August, 25th, 26th, version 4.2.0, package 498. Thank you very much for watching.